It's not a 8 car, it's not a 16 car, but it's a 20 car Vande Bharat chair car rake, a brand new 2026 Vande Bharat chair car rake. Hi Green Zone viewers, welcome to yet another interesting video on my channel. And a lot of you have been asking me about what is the update on the Bengaluru-Mangaluru Vande Bharat Express. And I have some really hot news for all of you who've been curiously waiting for it. And before that, today I am at the Kamasudram railway station. And where is this railway station located? It's on the Bengaluru-Jolarpete mainline section. And this is the second station after Bangarpet towards Jolarpet. And so what is the hot news? Before that, here comes the Vande Bharat Express. So that was the 16-car Madurai Vande Bharat Express. And what is the super hot news? So I got an update that the Integral Coach Factory Chennai has dispatched a 20-coach brand new 2026 made Vande Bharat chair car rake. Here comes another train. This is the Shirdi Express. Let's quickly check that out. Roypuram Map 7 22601 Chennai Shirdi Weekly Express. So here comes the Kuppam Bengaluru MEMU, and I'm going to board this MEMU to head to the next station, that is Varadapur, where the new Vande Bharat rake has been stabled. So let me see if I'm lucky enough to spot the Vande Bharat rake. And here there's a Map 7 coming. 12539 Yashwantpur Lucknow Weekly Superfast Express via Katpadi. So when I got the info that a 20-car Vande Bharat rake has been stabled at the Varadapur railway station, and this is for Southwestern Railways, my initial thoughts were that since it's a 20-car rake, this is most likely going to be for the Bengaluru-Ernakulam Vande Bharat Express, because that train is presently running with only 8-car Vande Bharat rake. And recently there were news that there is a plan to upgrade this rake to either 16 or 20 coaches, because the patronage of the Ernakulam Vande Bharat Express is more than 100%. And even on weekdays, there is a heavy waiting list on this train. So there's a VAP 7 train approaching. This is most probably the 22665 KSR Bengaluru-Coimbatore Uday Express. So daily, a lot of travelers from Bengaluru not only travel to Ernakulam, but also to places like Salem, Erode, Tirupur, Coimbatore, and finally Ernakulam, because these are the busy industrial and commercial hubs. And this is the timings of this train is extremely convenient for the daily travelers. Therefore, there was a demand to upgrade the coaches, to increase the coaches to 16 or 20. So I thought most likely this rake will be for Ernakulam Vande Bharat Express. But there is a twist. And here we are approaching the Varadapur railway station, and I can see a Vande Bharat rake stabled here. And this station is between Bangarpet and Kamasudram. So this is a brand new 20-car Vande Bharat Express from ICF. So this is the second time a 20-car Vande Bharat Express has been sent to Southwestern Railways. The first time was in 2025. The rake was stabled at Bengaluru Cantonment Station. I'll put the video in the top right corner. So that rake was allotted to Southwestern Railways. However, there was no demand for a 20-car rake at that time. So therefore, the rake was sent back to Northern Railways. Now, this is the second time a 20-car Vande Bharat rake has been allotted to Southwestern Railways. So I told you there is a twist. So what was a twist is, so when I heard that this rake has been stable at the station, so I did contact a few people whom I knew internally in Southwestern Railways, and they gave me a confirmation that this rake is for the Bengaluru Vande Bharat Express. And I was totally in shock. I did check the Vande Bharat rake allotment, and this is Vande Bharat rake number 97. This is a chair car rake number 97. What does that mean? It is the 97th chair car rake produced by Integral Coach Factory, Chennai, and this is rake number 97. And this has been allotted to Southwestern Railways. And I also cross-checked, and there is a mention that this is a auto emergency fitted Vande Bharat rake. Anyways, we need to wait and see, because I really can't make out any markings or any signages that it has AEB fitted. And post confirming, there was also a note that movement of the newly turned Vande Bharat rake number 97 to Mysuru. So what does this mean? It is not for Ernakulam, because if it is for Ernakulam, it has nothing to do with Mysuru. And secondly, it says, kindly arrange newly turned Vande Bharat rake number 97 to Mysuru via Jolarpet. So this came from Chennai, so via Jolarpet, for conducting trials to test automatic emergency braking. So this kind of confirmed that this rake is nothing but the auto emergency fitted brake. And auto emergency fitted brake is only required for the Ghat section, that is for the Sakleshpur-Subramanya Ghat section. Movement of the 20-car Vande Bharat rake from Varadapur to Bengaluru for commissioning. So the Bengaluru division will commission the rake, they'll do the initial checkups and the testing, and will hand it over to Mysuru division, who will conduct the trials in the Ghat section, because from Hassan to Mangaluru falls under the Mysuru division of Southwestern Railways. So the Mysuru division has a bigger responsibility to conduct trials in the Ghat section. And here it mentions a 20-car Vande Bharat rake is presently stabled at Varadapur station for trial run in the Sakleshpur-Subramanya Ghat section. So this gives assurance that this 20-car Vande Bharat rake is for the Mangaluru route. And they are instructed to do the commissioning on top priority, because this rake was supposed to be handed over to Southwestern Railways from the ICF by May 2026. However, it got delayed by almost 2 months. So ICF has dispatched the rake only in the end of July. So we are almost coming to the end of July. So the trials may only start in August. So finally, the rake has come out, and the next step is the Bengaluru division will do the initial checks and the commissioning of this rake, and will hand it over to Mysuru division, who will conduct the trials, especially in the Sakleshpur-Subramanya Ghat section. And post that, we can expect the commercial runs. So hopefully by end of August or by September, the Bengaluru-Mangaluru Vande Bharat Express should start its commercial operations. So since the base maintenance of this rake is going to be with Southwestern Railways, Bengaluru, the rake will, so the timings of this train is most likely going to be a morning departure from Bengaluru or Yeshwanthpur. So it'll depart from Bengaluru in the morning, reach Mangalore in the afternoon, and return, and in return it'll leave Mangaluru in the afternoon and reach Bengaluru by night. So do let me know what should be the best timings and what should be the timetable of this train. And considering the 55-kilometer Ghat section between Sakleshpur and Subramanya Road, one of the most challenging Ghat sections, do let me know what should be the total travel time. And there was also some news. I'm not sure if it is true, but there was a proposal that this Vande Bharat will run via Bengaluru, Tumakuru, Arsikere, Hassan, then Sakleshpur, Subramanya, then reach Mangaluru. So they wanted to run this train via Tumakuru. So do let me know what should be the best timings for this train. And do you think this train should go via Tumakuru, or it should go via the shorter distance directly via Nelamangala, Kunigal, Hassan, or should it take the circuitous route, that is Yeshwanthpur, Tumakuru, Arsikere, and then the rake will travel in the reverse direction from Arsikere to Hassan, and from there it will continue to Mangaluru. So what should be the best route, and what should be the total travel time? And also there is already a day express which runs on all the 7 days. 4 days it runs from Yeshwanthpur to Mangaluru Junction. and it leaves Yeshwanthpur at 7 a.m. in the morning. And on other 3 days, it runs in the same slot, but it runs between Yeshwanthpur to Karwar. So these trains already have 2 Vistadome coaches, and those Vistadome coaches are in high demand due to the scenic Ghat section on this route between Sakleshpur and Subramanya. Therefore, what do you think should be the timings of the Vande Bharat Express? Do let me know in the comments. And do you think there is a demand for a 20-car Vande Bharat rake on the Bengaluru-Mangaluru section? And do you think people will take the Vande Bharat Express between Bengaluru and Mangaluru, considering the 55-kilometer Ghat section where the train only travels at 30 kmph? And do you think a 20-car Vande Bharat will run with 100% occupancy? Do let me know in the comments. And let us have a healthy discussion in the comment section. And I will get back to you with more updates once this rake undergoes trials. I'll try to get more information about the trials and the commissioning and what will be the official timetable set by the railways. So I'll get back to you with more information as and when I get the news. So that's all from this video. I hope you found this video interesting and informative. So don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe to the Read Zone. I'll get back to you with more and more updates about the Mangaluru Vande Bharat Express. Until then, it's bye from Harris. Take care. Bye-bye.